Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, welcome to grade 9 chemistry class. Today we will start next topic of chapter number 5 physical state of matter. Topic is typical properties of gases, that is the general properties of gases. As we know that gases have similar general properties. Their properties are resembling with each other, and some of these properties are given below: diffusion, effusion, pressure, compressibility, mobility, and density of gases. First property of gases is diffusion. What is diffusion? Definition first. Spontaneous mixing up of molecules by a random motion and collision to form a homogeneous mixture is known as diffusion. स्पॉन्टेनियस का मतलब है कि खुद ब खुद ऐसी मिक्सिंग जिसमें गैस के मॉलिक्यूल आज़ादाना और आपस में टकराते हुए एक होमोजीनियस मिक्सचर तैयार करें, डिफ्यूजन कहलाता है। डिफ्यूजन के अमल में गैस के मॉलिक्यूल्स आज़ादी से एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ट्रैवल कर सकते हैं, मूव कर सकते हैं और आपस में एक दूसरे से इनका तेज़ी से यानी बहुत ही फास्ट किस्म का कलिजन होता है, जिसकी वजह से ये एक ऐसा मिक्सचर, एक ऐसा आमेज़ा तैयार करते हैं जो कि देखने में बिल्कुल यकसा मालूम होता है, यानी एक जैसा। और इसमें आपको इस चीज़ का भी अंदाज़ा नहीं होता कि इनमें कौन कौन सी गैसेस मौजूद हैं। लिहाजा गैस मॉलिक्यूल्स या बहुत सारी गैस मॉलिक्यूल्स का आपस में एक दूसरे के अंदर आज़ादाना मिलाप करना, मिक्स हो जाना डिफ्यूजन कहलाता है। अब कुछ फैक्टर्स की बात करें। सो फैक्टर्स विच ऑन विच द डिफ्यूजन डिपेंड इज कॉल्ड मॉलिक्यूलर मास. It can be best understood by this example. Hydrogen gas diffuses 4 times faster than oxygen gas. Why? Because the molecular mass of hydrogen is 2, while the molecular mass of oxygen is 32. So in this manner we can say that hydrogen gas is lighter than the oxygen gas. That's why the hydrogen gas diffuses more rapidly, that is the 4 times more than oxygen gas. So this is the simple explanation of the diffusion by this example. Second property of gases is effusion. First, I am going to define this. It is escaping of gas molecules through a tiny hole into a space with a lesser pressure. गैस मॉलिक्यूल्स का बहुत ही कम प्रेशर के साथ या कम दबाव के साथ स्पेस में किसी भी छोटे से छोटे सुराख के ज़रिए खारिज हो जाने या निकल जाने के अमल को इफ्यूजन कहा जाता है। सेकेंड हेडिंग इज फैक्टर. So the factor which is affecting effusion is called molecular masses. As we know in the previous case of diffusion that lighter gases diffuses faster than the heavier gases. In the similar manner, lighter gases effuses faster as well than heavier gases. Next heading is example. When a tire gets punctured, air effuses out. Look at these two tires. The first tire is filled with air. But what happens when a hole is appeared? Then it will become a punctured tire. एयर फिल्ड टायर में अगर कहीं पर किसी वजह से कोई छोटा सा सुराख हो जाए तो इसमें जो हवा भरी होती है वो उस जगह से रिमूव हो जाती है या निकल जाती है। हवा के इस तरह किसी छोटे होल से निकलने के अमल को इफ्यूजन कहा जाता है। Now the third property of gas is pressure. How we will define the pressure? Pressure is the force which is acting on the per unit surface area. Explanation. As we know that the gas molecules exert pressure when they move randomly and continuously as well as collide with the walls of containers. प्रेशर को डिफाइन करने के लिए हमें ये समझना पड़ेगा कि प्रेशर कौन से दो वैल्यूज पे डिपेंडेंट है। प्रेशर का पहला इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट फोर्स और दूसरा एरिया है। लिहाजा आपको प्रेशर को समझने के लिए इन दोनों को समझना ज़रूरी होगा। कम टू योर फॉर्मूला, प्रेशर इज इक्वल्स टू फोर्स पर सरफेस एरिया, which indicates that the pressure basically depending upon the force and area. If the pressure is increased or the force is increased, pressure will also be increased. But if the area is increased, the pressure will be less. What are the SI unit of pressure? The SI unit of pressure is basically Newton per meter square, which is also called Pascal. Now, how this unit becomes? First of all, pressure is equals to force per area. Now, according to SI unit, the unit of force is Newton, represented by capital N, and the unit of area is meter square. So, by joining these two units together, the unit of pressure will become, that is Newton per meter square. Some of the instruments are also used in different scientific labs to measure the pressure. These instruments are barometer and manometer. Barometer is used to measure atmospheric pressure. However, manometer is used to measure the pressure which is normally used in the laboratory. So, pressure in the laboratory, in the scientific lab, in the science lab. So this is all about the pressure. Now we are going to discuss next the standard atmospheric pressure. That is the related topic of pressure. Now, standard atmospheric pressure. First of all, definition. It is the pressure exerted or applied by a mercury column of 760 millimeter height at sea level. जैसा कि हम जानते हैं कि हर क्वांटिटी के कोई ना कोई यूनिट्स होते हैं जिन्हें हम स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट्स या एसआई यूनिट में भी शुमार करते हैं। तो इन स्टैंडर्ड एसआई यूनिट में प्रेशर का भी स्टैंडर्ड एटमॉस्फेरिक यूनिट होता है या प्रेशर के भी यूनिट्स होते हैं जिनको हम स्टैंडर्ड वैल्यूज़ पे कैलकुलेट करते हैं। ये डिफरेंट वैल्यूज़ जो हैं वो आपके सामने यहाँ पर दी गई हैं। बट बिफोर दिस I am going to define this standard atmospheric pressure once again. ये वो दबाव होता है जो मरकरी लेवल या मरकरी कॉलम के ज़रिए अप्लाई किया जाता है या लगाया जाता है जब आप अपने बैरोमीटर को सी लेवल यानी समंदर की सतह तक ले जाते हैं। समंदर की सतह पर बैरोमीटर ले जाने के बाद होता ये है कि बैरोमीटर के अंदर जो मरकरी कॉलम फिल्ड होता है मरकरी से, वो आपको 760 मिलीमीटर हाइट पर नज़र आता है, जो बता रहा है कि समंदर के लेवल पे प्रेशर कितना लग रहा है। और उसी लेवल और उसी मरकरी कॉलम के इस 760 मिलीमीटर हाइट को हमने कंसिडर कर लिया है कि ये स्टैंडर्ड एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर है। अब हम अपनी जो भी वैल्यूज़ कैलकुलेट करेंगे हम इस वैल्यू को ही सिग्निफिकेंट रखेंगे। Now, the significant values of standard atmospheric pressure are given here. For example, starting from 1 atmosphere, which is actually equals to 760 millimeter of mercury, that is 8G. In the similar manner, 1 atmospheric pressure is also equals to 760 torr. Why? Because 1 millimeter of mercury is equals to 1 torr. Now the third significant value is 1,01,325, and again the same number is repeated for the Pascal and as well as for Newton per meter square. So these are different types of units, different types of representation by which you can represent not only the pressure but also these values are interchangeable among each other as well. So one of the numerical is based on all these things. You must remember all these values and these equalities. Next property of gases is compressibility. Now what is compressibility? As we know, again the gases are highly compressible due to their empty spaces between their molecules. So as compare these two figures with each other, then you will find that if the gas molecules are present inside this container, what happens when you will apply pressure on the gas cylinder in which the gas molecules are present? What happens sometimes later? So gas cylinder will be compressed, which indicate that the gas molecules come closer to each other. What is the reason behind? Because gas molecules at first have empty spaces among them. They have empty spaces, so they can move freely or randomly from one place to another. But when they compress, their molecules come closer to one another and occupy less volume between their molecules, less volume as compared to the uncompressed state. So this is the uncompressed state of gas molecule, uncompressed, while this is the compressed state. Next properties of gas or gases is mobility. What is the meaning of mobility? Movement. Mobility means movement. So as the gas molecules moves randomly, they are always in a state of continuous motion. They can move from one place to another because gas molecules possess or have very high kinetic energy. Consider again that this is the space where the gas molecules are present. So what happens? Due to their empty spaces among them, again empty spaces among them, these molecules move very faster from one place to another, and their movement is random. What is the meaning of random motion? They show random motion. Random mean free motion, freely move from one place to another. That is also given the name in Urdu. I am writing azadana. ये azadana हरकत करते हैं. And they move through empty spaces that is totally available for the molecules to move freely. So this mobility or the random motion results in mixing up gas molecules to produce a homogeneous mixture. So this property makes the gas molecules a homogeneous mixture. And what is homogeneous mixture? Homo means same. Geneous means composition, having same composition. A mixture having same composition in which you can't identify the boundaries or you can't identify that which gases are present. So it forms a same homogeneous, that is the same composition mixture. And this is due to the important property of the gases called mobility. The last property of gases is density. Before knowing about the density of gases, we must know what is density. It is the mass per unit volume of a substance. That is, especially here, we are talking about gases. According to the formula of density, density is equals to mass per volume, which indicate if the mass will be increased, density will also be increased. But as compared to the volume, if the volume increases or decreases, ultimately the density will also be changed, which indicate if one value increases, the another will be decreased. Now come to the unit of density. Unit of density are gram per decimeter cube, or in some cases these can be the gram per centimeter cube. Now relate all these definitions and units with the density of gases and other substances. Gases have low density. This is important thing which you have to note down. Gases have low density. They have low density as compared to the liquid and solid. Why they have low density? It is due to their light mass. They do not have enough mass and more volume occupied by the gas molecule. So this is the second reason that they occupy more volume. So these two relationships are actually related to the definition of density, or this formula which is here indicated by me. What is the meaning of this? कि गैसेस की डेंसिटी कम होती है. कम क्यों होती है? क्योंकि इनके मास को अगर देखा जाए तो ये कम होता है. तो मैंने अभी आपको रिलेशनशिप क्या बताया कि जितना वज़न कम है, जितना मास कम है, डेंसिटी भी कम होगी. तो जितना गैस का वज़न कम है, लाइट है, वो हल्की है, उतनी ही उसकी डेंसिटी भी कम होगी. लेकिन चूँकि गैस ज़्यादा वॉल्यूम रखती हैं, ज़्यादा जगह घेरती हैं, उनके दरमियान एम्प्टी स्पेसेस ज़्यादा होती हैं, लिहाजा ये रिलेशनशिप डेंसिटी और वॉल्यूम के दरमियान इन्वर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल है. जितना ज़्यादा वॉल्यूम होगा उतनी डेंसिटी भी लो होगी. So this is the simple relationship of density of gases. Now, if we'll talk about the units of density, then gas density is expressed in gram per decimeter cube. So here is that unit of gases, gram per decimeter cube. While talk about the solid and liquid, they have somewhat different units, and this unit is called gram per centimeter cube. So this unit is the unit of gas, while this unit indicates the unit of liquid as well as solid, both. And due to this clear difference between their units, we can also say that liquids and solids are 1,000 times. How much times? 1,000 times denser than gases. Denser mean bhari, vazni. Denser than gases. So which things are 1,000 times denser than gases? Liquids and solids. Due to this difference, that the unit of area is indicated here in decimeter cube, while the area here is indicated by centimeter cube. Deci mean 10 and the centi mean 100. So by multiplying 100 with 10, we will get 1,000. So how much times the solid as well as liquids are denser than gases? 1,000 times. Another thing that you have to be cleared, all these scenario, all this thing will be clear to you by this example. An example which is given here is the most important respiratory gas, that is oxygen. So at normal atmospheric pressure, what is the normal atmospheric pressure? 760 millimeter of mercury. This is the normal atmospheric pressure. So at this pressure, the density of oxygen gas is 1.4 gram per decimeter cube. And it is at about temperature 20 degrees Celsius, which is somewhat room temperature, standard room temperature. So these are some of the conditions which are applied on the oxygen, due to which it shows this much amount of density. Afterwards, another case that at the same pressure, exactly the same pressure, but here we are changing the temperature. It is now at freezing point, that is 0 degrees Celsius. What will be the exact value of oxygen gas related to its density? So it will become 1.5 gram per decimeter cube. Why there is a minimum, or you can say small amount of change which you have seen here? 1.4 at 20 and 1.5 at 0 degrees Celsius. So this is all due to the relationship of the density with the mass or volume of the gas.